Hey, I'm Jacori Daniels. I'm the student body president here at Jackson State University.
Jacori, it's nice to meet you. I'm Phil, and I'm happy to be with you on the interview.
Oh yeah, it's nice meeting you. It's nice meeting you. I see great things on ESPN all the time, and I of course see your trophy case right there, which is very astonishing. Trying to
Thank
get
you,
there one
Jacori.
day.
I was trying to intimidate my playing partners and opponents during a earlier call.
Oh yeah. I was on, but every like they had it blacked out to where you couldn't see us, but we could see you all talking, and it was very interesting. And I'm feeling like I know y'all have this. You all definitely have this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
think so too.
uh,
I think my partner's going to get in their head a little bit.
oh
You
yeah,
know,
Charles, most definitely.
he just has a knack on how to do that. I think it's a gift, and I want him as my partner, and we're going to have a good day.
Oh yeah, I look forward to watching you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. So kind of to start off the interview, I guess we can start by saying, why did you choose to participate in the match?
So, so the thing I love most about what the match is doing is bringing golf bringing people together with the game of golf and creating opportunities for others. So in our match too, we were able to raise money for many of the victims of COVID that needed some assistance. And here we're trying to create some change and opportunities for those that wouldn't otherwise have opportunities. And for the game of golf to be able to do that is pretty special. And for me personally, to have an opportunity to be a part of that is pretty special too.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. So how do you feel about the match's contribution to HBCUs?
I think this is really a special opportunity for the match, the game of golf, to help those that have not had opportunity. So, growing up as a white male, I am not privy to really understanding the challenges that other minorities face, but I want to be part of the solution. And I feel like part of the solution is creating opportunities for those that are willing to and wanting to work hard and make the most out of what they have, and so I don't want anybody to be held back. I think there's greatness in everybody, and sometimes you just need a break. And golf gave me that break because when I was 8 years old, I wanted to play golf and I loved it, and I didn't have the ability to go down to a club and play every day. So I went and got a job at the local municipal course, and it was the head pro who took a risk on an 8-year-old child and a lot of liability at the time to allow me to pick the driving range, pick up the balls, and for that I was able to play and practice for free. And if I didn't have that break, if I didn't have somebody taking a chance on me to let me work for those opportunities, I wouldn't be playing professional golf today and doing what I love and what I'm passionate about. And I want to try to create those opportunities, give those breaks to some people that need it too. Sometimes you just need a chance to prove what you can do, and that's why I'm so excited that the match is helping and being a part of supporting HBCUs.
Oh yeah, we're definitely great that you guys choose to donate to HBCUs. Such a wonderful thing because a lot of times we often get overlooked, and the bigger schools they tend to get all the highlights. But I really appreciate that you guys choose to come back and choose HBCUs to donate to.
Thank
So
you.
of course we know that the match it consists of golfing and it's alternate shooting, correct?
Yes, it's called a modified alternate shot. And so, Jacori, what we're going to do is everybody's going to tee off
Hmm.
together on each hole, and we choose a drive, but the other person has to play the next shot. So my partner, if we choose Charles's drive, then I'm going to hit the next shot. But if he hits a bad one and I hit a good drive, he has to play from my ball. And so it's kind of what we call modified alternate shot because everybody gets to hit a tee shot.
Okay, gotcha. So like I said earlier, we see all the trophies in the background. So how has the game of golf changed your life?
The game of golf has given me more in my life than I could ever articulate because It's given me an incredible quality of life, but it's given me something to pursue that I'm passionate about, that I love. And it's everything about the game that I love. And that sometimes I love to just go out and play golf in the solitude by myself and have nobody around and be alone in my little bubble. But sometimes I like to play with my friends, my family, my uh, uh, people from college, and all my buddies, and we laugh and we tell stories and we have a great time. And then I love to compete. Like sometimes I love to compete at the highest level on the PGA Tour, but golf also allows me to compete with players of all skill levels like we're doing in the match because of the handicap system. So the game of golf really unites and brings everybody together in a great social environment, which I love too, whether it's friends, family, business partners, what have you. It really furthers relationships and creates a chance for people to compete as well. So golf has given me so much, and to play professionally and to be able to have the quality of life that I've had too, I'm forever grateful. And so that's why it's exciting for me to see the game of golf help others and be exposed to others, because I feel like when you have a chance to play golf for the first time, yeah, it's hard. But when you start to develop those skill sets and you start to do it with the people that you love being around, and you start to have it's so much fun, and it's a game of a lifetime that everybody can play. So I love that people are being more exposed to the game of golf because it really is a gift.
Okay. So set aside from the golf world, okay. So can you kind of discuss the work done by the Phil and Amy Mickelson Foundation?
So our efforts with our foundation is really educationally based, because we believe like the biggest way to give opportunities and to create higher quality of life is to help others in their education. And so that's really where we focused our efforts. And the thing I'm most proud about our foundation that my wife Amy and I have is that 100% of revenues that go into our foundation go out. So I cover all of our administrative costs, and which aren't much. But really, our funds get dispersed to communities and to areas, education, scholarships, and so forth, where to help other people in that way. But what I'm most proud of is that 100% of the monies that go in end up going out and be dispersed to those that need it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a great foundation, and I feel like it's something that a lot of people that they look into and they feel like you're doing great things with it.
Thank you. What I don't want to ever have happen, Jacori, is I don't want to ever have a foundation that is having such high administrative costs, or is being used as a way to just pay people salaries or what have you, and not really helping those that need it. And that's why I've gone about this route where I cover the administrative costs, which is the president of our foundation is my father-in-law, Gary McBride. And so I cover that expense so that every dollar that goes in ends up going out, because that was most important to me, that people that need it most get it.
Oh yeah. So with the world, the way it is and how it's advancing, what's the importance of diversity and equality in sports?
So for many years, sports were very exclusive. And now every sport is really trying to be inclusive. And golf is no different. You know, golf was exclusionary. Before I was born, back in the 50s and 60s, it was very exclusionary and exclusive, and would not include everyone. But it's such a great sport, and it really is a chance to bring people together in relationships. So even if you don't play professionally, the social element, the business element of the game of golf is vitally important. And if you're not a part of that, you're still being held back. And so for everybody who has this opportunity in business, the game of golf is an asset too. And we want the game of golf to be inclusive of everyone. And we really I got to thank Tiger Woods for what he's done when he came out on the PGA Tour, really pushed the movement to create first tees throughout the country and create opportunities for many minorities and many people that didn't have the means to play golf, with a place to go play, to learn the game, and also help their education, and have a place where they could study and do their homework. So we've really wanted to try to expose the game of golf to those that wouldn't otherwise be exposed to it. And that type of inclusiveness is what all sports really are trying to do, but should have been doing it a long time ago. I'm happy that we're doing it now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to have a pair of golf clubs when I was little, and kind of strayed away from it. But I'm pretty sure I know you can teach me a pointer or two, and I can be up there with you, and doing what we're doing, and definitely be a great opportunity. But I don't want Tom or Charles to get uh mad about this. But so, who's your favorite NFL and NBA player?
Okay, all right. So I grew up a San Diego Charger fan because I grew up in San Diego, and I grew up during um, the Fouts era where he was the quarterback, and there was a wide receiver, John Jefferson, who made some of the most acrobatic catches you've ever seen. And to this day, I would say that John Jefferson, they would call him, and this is going back into the late '80s, the early mid '80s maybe. He was so exciting that that I look back and would say that he was probably my favorite player because he was so dynamic on my favorite team. So I'm going to go with John Jefferson, that not many people probably would have even remembered, but he was my favorite NFL player. My NBA player is that one's tough. Now, I mean, Charles is actually up there because of his personality and the way he is able to make you feel close to him, included. He never has there's never a wall up with Charles. He like pulls you in and makes you feel welcome. And when he played with the Phoenix Suns, and my wife was a dancer on the dance team back in the '90s, he made me feel included in everything. So I would actually say Sir Charles. But if I look at the three guys that are the best of all time, like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant, all three of those are some of my favorites to watch, as well as what they have done for others off the court, so off the basketball court. The way they represent themselves, the way they get involved in social change, the way they kind of take the lead in making the world a better place. I just have a lot of respect for those three. But Sir Charles is kind of I have a personal tie with him when he played for the Suns and the way he made me feel. And there's a saying, Jacori, that goes, people will forget what you say, they'll forget what you do, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. And Charles always made me feel comfortable when I was around him.
Okay, great. So this kind of wraps up the interview. Once again, though, I really appreciate you for choosing Jackson State to represent. We look forward to seeing you compete in a match with Charles and beating them, your competition. I'm not going to talk too much noise, but we know who's going to be on the winning side.
All right, Jacori, before we get off, I got a question for you. What are you studying? What are you majoring, and where do you want to go with that after college?
So I'm majoring in biology, pre-med. I'm currently applying for med school. I applied to the University of Mississippi Medical Center. Applied to LSU and also Morehouse. My ultimate goal is to become a pediatric internal medicine doctor, which is med-ped, or either a pediatrician.
Jacori, I just got chills. That's awesome, man. I really wish you the best of luck. I hope that you fulfill your dreams, and what a noble goal too. So best of luck with that.
Thank you so much. It was an honor to meet you.
You too, Jacori. Thank you.